All right, here we go.
Get some weed.
Oh yeah, man, get that fire.
Big gas.
Hell yeah.
We blowing big gas up here in Philly.
Yeah. Yo, what up? Welcome to the Hostile Huddle. It's your boy Hostile, man. Today we got OT the Real in the house, man.
Mama, get in this twist and tell you what up. What's good?
What's up, guys?
Good. Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, Jay.
Nice guys there too. So,
yeah, man.
AKA Vanilla Nice.
So we got
nice. It's good.
AKA Vanilla Nice. Hey, man.
Okay.
This damn thing. I'm trying to get my shit to pull up over here. Some people in the comments might try to ask some questions too. If you don't mind, I'll read them off too. So,
I can't see no comments, right? Only you can see them.
yeah, I can see them now. If you have another device that you can get on Facebook,
Right
you know,
there.
either way. But yeah, I can see them all. So,
All right.
yeah, man. So you been busy today, bro?
Yeah. Just ripping and running. It's the end of the month.
Yeah,
So,
man.
tying up shit. Got the Funk Flex video just dropped. So we've been,
That motherfucker's
That's
fire,
it,
bro.
That's some dope ass shit right there.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's crazy because we booked this before that was ever even going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just coincidental that we happen to have this scheduled for right after. I was actually shout out to my girl for the Twisted Tea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But I was supposed to. It was a Wednesday night. It was like 10 o'clock Wednesday night. I had to go to New York Thursday to go to Shade.
Yeah.
So I remember I was like lining my shit up in the bathroom. It was like 10 at night. I get
Yeah.
a text. It's like, oh. I said, who's this? He's like, it's so-and-so from Hot 97. You ready? Friday night, 7 o'clock. I was like, damn. I want to tell him, like, damn, I'm doing Shade tomorrow.
Man.
But I didn't want to say that. I was like, yeah, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So went and knocked Shade out with Gray Rizzy, man. Shout out Gray Rizzy. Shout out Smitty. Went and did the Gray Rizzy show on Shade 45. And then the next day went right back to New York, knocked out Hot 97. While that was going on, we dropped a video for my song called Survivor, which is off the Survival EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that
That's
song
doing
is
good.
dope.
So I just had a lot of shit going on. And, I'm happy to release all the content. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, you definitely been putting in the work, bro. Spitting
yeah.
them straight bars, man. I'm trying to share this shit real quick. You got a couple questions, Andy, talk while I share this, and then you can we'll get into some more of them.
Hey, what's it like being on Funk Master Flex as a show? What's that like?
Hey, man, I'll tell you, man. It's COVID, so everything I'm experiencing
Yeah.
is tainted with this COVID shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's fast.
Yeah.
I went up there, you know what I'm saying? The interview was like, OT the Real, what's up, man? I said, what's up? He's like, North Philly? I said, well, yeah, Kensington area is where I'm at. He's like,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
all
like,
right,
come
word, drop
correct.
the beat. You know what I'm saying? So the interview was quick. I one take Jake. I knocked that shit out. Next thing you know, I was outside. I was back outside. I mean, the real part, the best part is when this shit drops and you get to watch it with the fucking,
Yeah.
because I don't got no deal. I don't got nothing. I didn't did one-offs where I got a situation where I got a bag in advance for a project, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I don't got no bag. There's no label calling nobody for me.
Yeah.
It's just me and my team, man, and my team's strong.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it takes a good
Shout
team,
out,
man. That's
shout
dope.
out Breeze, shout out Dylan, shout out Dunleavy, shout out
Well, you got-
ACPC, Dennis Thorough, everybody who's rocking when he kills. My
You
whole
got them,
team, man.
you got them strong lyrics, man. That's why you need a strong team for them strong lyrics. Man, I've been listening to some of your stuff lately, man, and it's some serious shit. You got some serious bars, man.
I appreciate it, man. It's more like I just be doing like reality rap.
Exactly.
I like to talk about a lot of irony, like a lot of ironic stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of times I don't try to write bars. A lot of times that's just what comes into my head when I be making music, and it's working. You know what I'm saying? So
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You did a song with somebody I like a lot, Benny Paz.
oh man, yeah, you kidding me? That was
I've been a Benny
was
Paz
a
fan
mile-
forever.
yeah, that's a milestone in my career, man. To have him on my project, and there's more things coming up too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give too much away, but there's more things coming. So working with him, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend in his own lane, and
Yeah, he
I'm,
he fucks with Ill Bill and all them guys too. So you.
Oh yeah, I'll be talking to Ill Bill a little bit on the gram too. I fuck with Ill Bill. I'm gonna be linking.
I love those guys, man.
Yeah, they're good dudes, man. They show me love, man. Slane took me on tour.
Hell yeah, Slane. Yeah,
That's
I'm a big
dope.
fan of Slane too. So
That's the first tour I was ever on. Was with Slane.
Yeah.
I like that grind mode cipher you did, man. To catch the end of you on the end of that, and that was dope shit.
Yeah, that's I got that. Yeah, man. I got that through some cats in Massachusetts actually that I grew up with, man. Shout out my homie Blake. He put me on to Lingo.
Yeah.
And then with the grind time show. It's a grind mode.
Grind mode.
Cypher.
Yeah. You did that grind mode cipher right in front of the lake.
Mode cypher 187. Like they fucking move.
Hell yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Hey man, so man, explain to the people that around here where I'm from, where you're from. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where you're from, man.
Yeah. This is live? Yeah. I don't know.
It's live on Facebook.
Yeah, we're live on Facebook.
We're on a bookie on. So yeah, no, I'm in my studio. I got a studio down a couple minutes from my house, so I got a good situation. But what was you asking me? So where what?
No, so tell the people where you're from, man. I mean, of course I know where you're from.
Right,
I've done a lot of research.
I was born and raised in Massachusetts, a city called Fitchburg, like an hour outside of Boston. I left there when I was like 16. I cut the ankle bracelet off, and I went to Delaware on the run. And I was in Delaware for a little while, and I ended up serving an undercover cop, a pound of weed. Back then, it was a big deal. Yeah. And Massachusetts wouldn't come get me, so Delaware put me on probation, and I got raided. And when we got raided, I bailed out before Delaware probation could put a detainer on me, and I ran to Philly. So now I came to Philly, and I don't have Massachusetts and Delaware warrants, and so I couldn't do much. So I accept rap and be in the street, because I thought, I was only looking at like 2-3 years, you know what I'm saying? But I was young and I was bitching. I was trying to skate on it and kiss it, So I ended up trapping real heavy in Philadelphia in a neighborhood called Kensington, and I made a lot of money and worked my way up to a lot of money, and I got caught on a big ass sale, and I went upstate for it. Yeah. And when I was upstate, I got Massachusetts and Delaware to start running my time while I was doing my PA sentence. So when I came home from prison, I did five. When I came home from prison in 2000, at the end of 2015, Massachusetts and Delaware were maxed out. Yeah. And so I stayed out of trouble for a couple of years, and I just maxed out my Pennsylvania shit. So now I'm 100% free. Right. Yeah. So cats be like, "Oh, he ain't from Philly," and no, I'm not from Philly. You know what I'm saying? My name rings out here though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before I even decided to be a rapper. Yeah. My name is something out here. So that's why I think it's working.
So talk about your name. How'd you get the name OT?
I think they gave it to me because I was on the run, right? So I was like OT out of town, and then I was fucking, I was actually living on Frankfurt Ave in Kensington. I was living on Frankfurt in Belmore, and on the third floor, the old head was like, "Yo, you can stay up here." Let me see my screen. Old head was like, "Yo, you can stay up here, but there ain't no heat or nothing, So that, I would stay up there and record myself and stay up all night just to stay warm and shit, you know what I'm saying? So the sun would come up because it was cold, you know what I'm saying? I had some rough nights. So, I was in a really bad area. Like, I don't know if you look up Kensington, it's the largest open air drug market on the East Coast. It's, it's not something to be proud of, but if you could come up and make it up through there, it is, you know what I'm saying? That's why I pop my shit. Yeah. So I ain't from there, but it's what it is. I'm on my back, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So in your last video, man, you had a dude boxing in there. Are you into boxing a lot?
Usually when I get in a fight, it ends up like on the ground. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the sport of boxing,
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah. I thought like, do I box? Like, no. I'll tell you something about Philly, man. People in Philly can hold their hands, man. Yeah. People in Philly can box. You'll see little 8-9-year-old kids with footwork and
Yeah.
and dip them in there, and they fight different. If you're in a fight with somebody up here and you pick them up and slam them, people will break the fight up and say let them up and fight like they
fight like a man.
They act like that's like, you know what I'm saying. I don't. That's some Philly shit, I guess. You know what I'm saying. And we used to talk about that in prison because I remember dudes from Pittsburgh would be like, "What? That's how we get down." And Philly dudes would be like, "Nah, man." But my man Sonny though, he signed the top rank. He's a boxer. Yeah. He's Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's a real Rocky.
Yeah, is that the dude in the video?
Yeah, man, that's Sonny the Bronco Combo, man. He's super official, bro.
Yeah, that's dope,
he
man.
He signed the top rank. You know what I mean? That's my brother, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
So I understand that you shoot your own videos. That's cool. Is that right?
I don't shoot them.
Direct them, I mean.
You know what I'm saying? But I done wrote some treatments. For some people who don't know, treatments are like the scripts to a music video.
Yeah. Well, man,
I write treatments out. Yeah. Actually, I'm starting to write my treatments as I write my music now.
Yeah.
You know, as I write music now, I'm thinking of a video.
Yeah, because you can like sort of vision it, you know what I mean, as you're writing it.
Yeah. Like you got to think, like if you're saying something, you know, everybody's like this because they can only hear you, right?
Yeah.
So if you're saying something and you can show them just a picture sometimes of how you're saying something. It'll really, you know, get the message across, you know what I'm saying? And I learned that, so.
Yeah. Well, and rapping about and rapping about the stuff that you rap about really needs visuals. You know what I mean? A song, Back That Ass Up, didn't need no video, bro. Come on. Now, like songs that you do, very lyrical and has a story behind it.
I grew up on that video.
Yeah. Exactly. We all did.
But you know what I'm saying, man. The music that you write, man, definitely needs a video, you know, to help portray your story. You know, there's a difference between the storytelling rappers and you know, these commercial rappers. To me, you know, I listen to more of the heartfelt storytelling rappers. You know, I don't really get much into the commercial stuff, but
we like that underground shit.
Who's your top five, man?
My top five gotta be Jelly Roll, Ritz, because I really fuck with them too. Anyways, you know what I mean. So, man, my top five still, even though he wasn't the best lyrical man, Tupac and Biggie's in there in my top five, and gotta be Redman.
Yeah,
Redman. Okay, I respect it.
Yeah,
yeah. I like to know where somebody's coming from. You know what I'm saying, Ritz and Jelly Roll, they spectacular talents, man. They real. You know, Jelly Roll makes some all different types of music, man.
Yeah, he's changed a lot, man. The new style of Jelly is definitely dope. Which I remember when I first met Jelly back in like 2004, bro. We was doing music then, and he came up and done some shows up here, and his music was so totally different than whenever he dropped this last album, bro. It blew my fucking mind. I was like, wow, this motherfucker is dope. You know?
Yeah. A couple people put me on to him, man. That's just what's up, man.
Yeah.
Definitely salute them on all these success, I mean.
Yeah.
So who you like? Who you like?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's in your top five? No specific order.
Kiss, Styles.
Yeah.
Old like Power of the Dollar, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's a hard one, man.
Yeah,
it is for me too.
Beans.
Yeah.
I give a different five every time.
Exactly.
And I'm the same way too. I could too. Because Jordan Lucas is definitely in my top three too.
Hey bro, in like 2000 and like it was like 2012.
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't 12. It had to be like 2017. Like 2017, I was in New York in this meeting, and everybody in there was like, yo, you know, and everybody was all love. Everybody was like coming up to me, saying different shit they see me on, and it was a good vibe. We got to talking, and I told them about Jordan Lucas. A lot of them hadn't heard of him yet.
Yeah.
Like they had heard of him, but not. And I said, yo, he's one of the best rappers ever.
Yeah.
I said, you get to a point where like, you know, you can be so good at rap at rapping.
Yeah.
You understand? Some cats is on and they rap real good, but they're not on because of their rapping. They're on because of like how they talk or what they say and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But Joyner Lucas, man, is like, you know.
Yeah, that I'm Not Racist song. That I'm Not Racist should have won a Grammy.
Level, man.
That should have won a Grammy.
Yeah,
yes.
I learned from him about writing your treatments out, writing your videos out as you make the music.
Yeah.
So you don't box yourself in when you're making your video, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, his videos are very...
Shout out Joyner Lucas. He's a legend, man. He did a lot. He came up with that app, you know what I'm saying, where you can like write and all that shit. I forget the name of it, man, but yeah. Shout out Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, man. Fucking
So you've worked with a lot of artists. Who are you most impressed by when you worked with them?
That I worked with?
Yeah.
Ab, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with Ab, because Ab fucked with me on the strength. You know, free, and I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, AR-Ab, free AR-Ab, you know what I'm saying? Ab impressed me, you know what I'm saying, by you know, giving me a chance, you know what I'm saying, and really, really, like, you know, walking me into the lane in Philly and making everybody see me, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, there's a kid from Jersey named Mir Fontaine.
Yeah.
Mir Fontaine, man. He's fucking impressive. You know what I'm saying? He's real impressive. I worked with Cassidy.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Got a new project coming right now with Beans. Beans is you know, Beans don't write nothing.
Yeah.
Beans just be sitting there and then boom.
Gone.
I did a project with a kid from Terror School who's like signed a Terror Squad from Jersey. Big U. Big U don't write. Yeah. I write.
Yeah, I write too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't sit there and not write.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. My shit is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what it is. So I'll be like, some cats be like lying and shit. Like I don't write and they do or something. It's like, if your shit is fire, it don't matter.
Yeah.
But don't send nobody freestyling up against me. They better study.
They better study. You got that right.
Exactly. We see where you drop a lot of freestyles.
That's where I do the pussy at, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, like shows, appearances, like before this COVID shit.
Yeah.
That shit was cool. Like I got my little couple dollars. It's been going up and up and up. You know, you start off as an artist, you're paying money.
Yeah.
You're paying money. Like me, when I came home from jail, there's a real popular DVD back during the rap DVD era called We Run the Streets.
Yeah.
Saying? And my two right hands, when I came home, they each put up like 150, paid the boy 300 to put me on the end of the DVD. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, when they seen it, when it came out, a lot of people seen me and that shit really clicked. So people know me for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could put out a music video. I could spend all this money on a music video and I could put that shit out with a trailer and everything to put it on my gram. And it's going to do, you know, in like the first hour, like, you know, that shit's going to do like 2,000 views, right?
Yeah.
If I drop a freestyle where I'm holding the phone and I'm rapping and I drop some shit, that shit's going to do like 5,000 to 7,000 in the first hour.
Yeah.
So it just, no matter how much you put into some crazy production and all that, people want to see the live shit they can see.
Yeah.
Understand? That's what the eye seems to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going at, you know?
Well, they don't get no newer than the freestyle. You know, it's like you drop.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But
you drop.
I got some new shit coming though. I got some.
Yeah.
I don't want to give away too much, but I got some new shit coming, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to tap back in a couple weeks, man.
Yeah. I heard an interview where you said you hold back a lot of your songs and then you put them all out at the same, like, you know, when they're ready.
Sometimes I say something in my songs that might, you know, put somebody in a bad situation. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think about that when I'm writing it because I'll just be in my bag and that's what.
Yeah.
Sometimes the producer will be acting like a little pussy.
Yeah.
And at first it'll be cool. Sometimes I done got production where I misunderstood how, what the terms were.
Yeah.
So sometimes putting out shit on, that Piff and my mixtapes and shit. I could put it, I could put out everything, but finding real production that you can actually use for Apple Music and all the DSPs, like it narrows down what you could use. You can't go find the beats off YouTube that got 500,000 views and put them on your tape.
Yeah,
like you can't run a fucking net.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, with the DSPs, it narrows down the production you get.
Yeah.
And then you got to, I done worked with people where, they said, hey, let me get $1,000 for that beat and you can keep it up on the DSPs. And I said, damn, all right. I done had people come to me and say, yo, give me 5 bands if you want that song to stay up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, you gave me the beat to use. They're like, yeah, but, I could have did this with it and sold it, so I want 5 bands or I'm going to take it down and I'm going to sell it to them. Like,
yeah. I think...
Then take it down. And then they get smacked in their fucking face if I ever see them.
Man,
exactly.
I
feel you would do that shit too.
I think that sometimes it should be like when an artist and a producer who really like each other should pretty much just, instead of paying for that beat, they need to just split royalties on the songs.
Well, no, we're doing that anyways. But sometimes, if you don't get the right type of producer agreement situation, the producer, he could take it. He could say he wants his shit down, and that shit can get took down.
Yeah.
I done seen it.
Yeah.
And his management didn't get paid, or his fucking whoever they signed with didn't get paid. They get that shit taken down. You'll hit the person up and be like, that's what happens with artists that do features. You can hit an artist up who signed to a major, and you could be like, yo, how much for the feature? And the artist be like, yo, 100 bands.
Yeah.
Pay him 100 bands or whatever. And next thing you know, the shit's taken down. You contact the artist like, yo, why is that shit down? The artist's like, oh, I don't even know, man. You're going to have to call the lawyers.
Yeah.
I seen it.
And we run into that shit too, where we'll play a song that somebody else send us, and they'll fucking take they'll
cut our live off.
They'll cut our live and shit. And like, you said we can use it. The artist said we can use it, but then the publisher said we can't. So it's like,
yeah.
Listen, man, people just look for an excuse to act like a little bitch and be a little diva to feel like they did something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what
we had a guy on here that was like just submitting a song so we can play, and he wanted to get royalties from it.
Yeah, he was like, well, I want royalties from your show. I'm like, you're the one that's sending the motherfuckers in, bro. But look, so there's a dude in the comments named
you gotta be
Lipsky.
able to pay you got to be able to pay your dues with some shit. If nobody knows who you are, you shouldn't be bitching about people paying.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I be giving people free plays all day long. You know what I mean? Every day they send my shit, I'm gonna play it. But I'll do. Hey, I'm gonna play some tonight. I'm hoping they don't mute it, but I'm definitely gonna play some. But there's a dude Lipsky in the comments, bro. The only reason why I say this, we was talking about producers. He's from New Zealand. I sort of talked to him back and forth, and he'd be making some cold ass beats, bro.
Yeah, he's been on our show quite a bit, so
he'd be making some cold ass beats. He said, hit me up, I'll give you a beat for free for the culture, is what he said. So if you look him up, it's Owen Lipsky. So
all right, so I'm gonna announce this again, but for anybody who wants to send me anything, my name is OT the Real, and that's what my Gmail is, OTTheReal@gmail. Yeah. So if you want to send something over, send it over. Send your producer agreement to the bottom of it. You get 50-50 split sheets. That's what we're doing. If you need to talk about something, we can go from there. You feel me? So,
I'm gonna pin you down in the comments so people can just click on it and go.
There's probably no. There's probably no spaces.
So look real quick. So I looked on Apple Music. It says. Soup Kitchen Music Group. Is that something you're trying to start up, or is that something already established?
Yeah. Well, Soup Kitchen, that's a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, in Philly, that we ended up calling a little section the Soup Kitchen. And then, like, as I would go to shows and start to do performances, they would always come with me, and we would come real deep. And people would be like, "Oh, Soup Kitchen." So, I got up off my ass and LLC'd that shit.
Hell yeah, definitely, man.
And made that shit a label, made that shit whatever it had to be,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's dope, man. Because here's the way people are these days. They see you starting to do something, and they're gonna go ahead and LLC that shit before you do, just so you have to pay them, man. So that's dope that you done that, bro.
Man, listen, right? So OTThereal.com, a fan hit me up, was like, yo, bro, I bought this. This was like right when I first came home and was like starting to say, yo, I got this for you, man. It cost me like $15 or something. I said, what is it? He's like, it's OTThereal.com. You own it. Here's the password here. I said, for real? He's like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you got it. I said, oh. And I just got game because I realized how important that shit was, and how
it is, man. It's so important. We have a comedy entertainment business too, and our lawyer, soon as he got involved, man, he went on and got all of that shit, websites, trademarks, all that shit, bro. I mean,
he did that for you, or he got it for himself?
No, he done that for us. You know what I mean? Our lawyer did. So it's real important, bro, that shit happens, man. So that's dope that you went on an LLC that shit, man. So
yeah, like every very time, smart, very smart, man.
Like I just got into it like with a rapper, man. We just had like a little battle and shit, like a little back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying? And I went and bought all his shit, everything.
That's funny. Yeah. What's his name?
He said, "What's his name?" No,
you're gonna have to look it up.
He said you gotta
look it up.
Is that the one you did like on YouTube? You got a diss
I think that might be it.
Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about then.
Hey, so that's dope, man, that you got that Soup Kitchen shit LLC, man. That's dope. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the album, man. So that song Addiction on your album, bro, that motherfucker is super dope. Like, I heard that shit and it was giving me cold chills. Like, that song is a very deep song.
That was the first video treatment that I ever, wrote. You know what I'm saying? That was the first treatment I ever wrote. That was like, that's what made me like, I'm saying, and I work real close with Wayne Campbell. See, I'm it's like I got Tom Brady on my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wayne Campbell's real special, man. Wayne Campbell's he's a genius.
That's dope, man.
He's a real genius, and so I got Wayne shooting it, and he's the type of person who like you can be like, go this way, wait, come over here, and like they're not gonna get mad because it sounds like you're like you're like bossing him around because he's the fucking director. He knows what he's doing. But I'm just trying to get the pictures out of my head and in front of me. You understand? Mm-hmm. So like I got releases. I got these kids signing fucking releases to make sure they don't ever have a change of heart in 5 years and say they want to yank the video down. You know what I'm saying? So we shot that shit, and when it was all done, like I realized like we had something that was like timeless.
Yeah.
You know, and Wayne Campbell made the beat.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So.
So what inspired you to write that song, the Addiction song?
Just sitting there writing about things that's going on around me and realizing like, like, damn, like I ain't made a joint like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's going on in my head. I'm thinking like, damn, I ain't made a joint like that. Like, all this crazy shit going on. Like if I talked about that shit, but I didn't say nobody's names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said like this shit would be real crazy. So then I started looking for the beat. A lot of times I'll get a real good idea, but I'll never find the beat and the shit it'll die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I found some shit Wayne made a verse talking, in the third person or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, in the I forget what it is. Is it first person?
No, you said it right. The third person.
If I'm talking, no, because if I'm talking like I'm the dope, that means I'm the addiction. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Whatever the fuck it is.
yeah, we understand.
Yeah, that shit's dope, man.
But start talking from the addiction's point of view about how I'm gonna attack you and how I got you and how I'm gonna always be there. This shit's real ABC easy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you out here and you see it, that's why people are like, see a lot of like, some people say that video triggers them to see the needles breaking the skin.
Yeah.
And they so the shit's real. I ended up getting called into a company called Daybreak, which is a detox treatment center. They treat, addiction. And they had me go in there and talk to the kids and sponsor the video And then we ended up hitting 1 million on YouTube.
Yeah.
And after we hit 1 million on YouTube, 1 million on Facebook. After we went viral like that on Facebook, Daybreak came back to me, and there's a sample in the beat, so there wasn't nothing, they were interested in the song, but they wanted the lyrics. And I didn't understand what they wanted at first. So we had a meeting, and they were talking about like 10,000 for rights to be able to print merch with the lyrics to the song on there. And we went. I did it myself, just me and the dude. I said I wanted 40,000.
Yeah.
And we met at 20.
Yeah.
And I ended up, cashing in 20 racks off my second verse of that song. So.
Yeah.
And I'm still cool. Like I still, I retained all the DSP rights, the streaming rights.
Yeah.
But I actually sold that shit for 20 racks, man.
Well, that's dope, man. And a lot of people.
This is an important song, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and a lot of people can relate to that. You know what I mean? I've been clean off opiates since 2010. Well, no, 2011. I'm sorry. So, like, hearing that, it brings me back too. Like, not no kind of triggers or nothing. Like, that song is just dope because I can feel it.
Well, we put an infomercial joint at the very end of the music video with Daybreak's info in there, so that I'm not just sitting there saying like, "Hey, look what's going on," and everybody's fucking banging dope.
Yeah.
At the end of the video, if you watch the video at the end, the girl, she makes the choice to go back to her baby. You know what I'm saying? She's staying with her baby, and then it says, "Yo, there is help for those who choose it."
Yeah.
And it says Daybreak, and I had it set up so if you hit Daybreak up and they couldn't treat you, they would still funnel you to somewhere that would try to treat you or send you, you know what I'm saying, and keep you in the.
That's what's up, man.
So we made a difference with that joint. People hit me up and was like, "Yo, I was doing dope, and I seen that song, and I went to Daybreak because I seen your music video." I was like, "Damn, like."
Yeah.